All right, it's time for another weekly Squirtle. This is weekly Squirtle number 97. If you're not familiar with Squirtle, this is like Wordle on a grid. We're guessing a row and a column at the same time. This 8 is how many guesses we have left. And I had a suggestion last week from someone that I should do today's Wordle first and then use my guesses as the starting words in the Squirtle, which I thought was a neat idea. By the way, this means I'm going to spoil today's Wordle. So if you haven't done today's Wordle, I'm going to talk for a few more seconds to give you plenty of time to pause the video, go do the Wordle before you come back and watch this, because now hopefully everyone who is worried about getting spoiled on the Wordle has had plenty of time, and we are now going to talk about what my guesses were and what the answer was today, because that's going to be our guesses on this weekly Squirtle. Okay, so my first guess today in Wordle was Goofy. Okay, well, great start. All right. I don't think I've ever had that happen on a Squirtle before, where I got all blacks on the row and the column. That is insane. All right, well, my next guess was train, which should do a lot better. Okay, indeed, although there's no N. That's interesting. No O, no N, no Y. Okay. And now, then I guessed curse. We got a green. All right, that's good. No U or O? This is crazy. And then my final word was cheer. I doubt this is gonna be a C up here, but you never know, it's possible. Okay, ooh, we got 2 green C's, interesting, okay. And we've got some doubles on the E's, wow, that was huge. Okay, well, and in fact, like this 4th row, so we have the double arrow, which means there is 2 E's, and they have to be, hold on. They have to be at the beginning and the end. Okay, and then here, I mean, we don't know for sure where they are, but there's definitely 2 of them in the column as well. There's 1 E in this column, and 1 E in this row. Okay, the second column, we've got I, A, and R, and we know there's the T. So, I mean, ER would be pretty good. We do have the yellow R down here. So R there, maybe, the A could be at the A can't be second. So if the R is at the bottom, if it's not, unless it's EA, which I don't think it probably is, I think the A is up there. Oop, let's not get rid of that clue. The A is there, which means the R, oh no, not the R, the I, ooh, the I could be, I'm thinking this, probably something like aimer, or aider, or ailer, something like that. And we have a T up here, and it's not first or second. It could be 4th or 5th. If it's 4th, then we know where the E's are in this column here. Otherwise, it could be, oh, I was gonna say we could do tacit. We could do facet, though. Can't be tacit, because you can't put a T at the beginning. Facet's pretty good. That's one of our E's then. We have I and H and R in this row. We think the I is here. We need H and R. I don't think it's gonna be FH, assuming it is F, but we could do the R here. FR is pretty good. We could do something like, oh, I say right, but then you'd need to have a double T here. Oh, and you can't do CG. So H at the end here is pretty good, though. That's pretty good. We do have the T, potentially. But then you're definitely gonna have something before that. We could do the S. We have a red S down here. But I don't know what's this gonna be. So maybe that doesn't work. I like the H after the T though. And the R could be here. I still don't really like that with the S, but we could do something else. Can't do a C or a T. I don't know. Got an E and an A in this middle row, but that's all we really know there. It's not super helpful. I mean, we need to have an E. It could be first or... if that's an E, then I think we're gonna have problems up there. So I think E here, that would work out well. And then the A could be after the E, potentially. That's not bad. Although, This over here, this TH something. I don't like this with the E. Ooh, that's a problem, because it almost feels like it needs to be an R, and it can't be. Unless it's an I, which would put the A over here, but that's... yeah. Yeah, that doesn't really work, does it? I was thinking thief. Well, I do like the F and the R. I don't know what else is going on here, but that's pretty good. We could do the A here, something like, oh, but no, that doesn't work with the C. Oh, interesting. Well, yeah, no, you could do frack with a K. KR isn't too bad. You know, there is, so this word here in the middle has an R. It's not third. It can't be fourth because of this white R. So it's second or fifth. So maybe the R is there. Otherwise, it could be an R down here, but then you wouldn't have the R there probably. Well, you could. Something like arrow. It can't be arrow because there's no O, but it is possible to have a double R. I'm gonna do through, because I'm thinking TH could be an R down here. Got the E and W is a new letter. Okay, so it's not facet. It's okay. It's not any of the things that I was thinking. All right. Well, let's rethink. Okay, so I think this is going to be an R though, because there's an R in this row. It can't be at the end. It's not going to be CR. So this is definitely an R. So I think we're still good here with the AI, ER. Yeah, and that's all going to be forced. Now this E, it's not ER, so maybe ED? Could they be ED? That's possible. And the T is now forced to be there. And the H, oh, the H can't be, it could be CH here. No, because that has to be an R. That has to be an R. Because of the column. We've got the red, the orange, there's the white over here. That has to be the R, which means the H has to be here. H-I-R. What is that? Oh, and then this has to be an E. Yep. So hired or hires. One of the two. And the yellow S down here means this is an S. Terse? No, it can't be tense. Tense? No, there's no N. T's. T's with an A. There we go. Okay. That's the A for the row. We still need to have an E. Can't be here. Oh, this is an E. This is an E because of the column, because we've got the two E's. And what is CE something SE? What is this? Cease, and cream, and armed maybe? I think that works. Okay, and then that means this one ends in an A. And we've got the H here. What's gonna be? It can't be TH. It could be CH. Cacti? Cacti and Chica? I don't know if that's an acceptable guess, but it's possible. Aider and idea. Oh, it can't be ideas. There's no S at the end there. Ideal and idled and hired. Wow. Cacti and Chica. Okay, I think that works. All right, so we're back to the beginning now. I doubt we're gonna be able to do this in less than 5 guesses. So let's just go ahead and do, I don't know, it doesn't really matter which one we do. Let's do the rows. Cacti. Oh, hired, let's do it right. There we go. Ideal. And then, oh yeah, we can almost do it So all we need is the S here, so we'll just do C, so it's fine. And then we will arm ourselves to finish the puzzle. End with 6, that's not too bad, considering I had to do forward start. So 6, 7 is probably I think the best you can get with the forward start. Unless, you know, one of your starting words happens to be the right answer. So I don't feel too bad about that. Some weird words in there today, though. Some, you know, cacti and chica are both unusual words. Chica isn't even actually English. So I guess you maybe could say it's a loan word. It's become common enough in English, but it's actually a Spanish word. So anyways, there you go. Let me know how you did on this weekly Squirtle and which word you had the hardest time coming up with. And of course, be sure to like and subscribe. And I'll see you again soon with some more puzzles.
How are you actually doing this without the modern things that we had?
Yeah, not even be able to, you know, trigonometry and calculating your angles and all that stuff that we're used to doing, yeah.
Yeah, and it brings up the question of, like, what is educated?
Oh, you know what? No. I said that there had to be an R here because there has to be second or fifth, but we could still have an R here. This could still be an R, which doesn't necessarily mean there's an R over here. It could be a Y, symbol. Eyelid, that's a D. Let's do abide. Hope for some contradictions. There we go. All right, now we're getting some contradictions. So one of the D's is a lie, one of the I's is a lie. Confirms that these are true.